The Glencove Fire, they are calling it. These are the hills in Vallejo. If you drive I-80 to the Bay Area, you recognize this area. The highway was shut down both ways. It closed the Carquinez Bridge for hours. We also had the academy there, the Cal Maritime Academy, which is right along the water. They had to evacuate. Parts of that campus burned up. That is how close the fire got to the water. Actually jumped over the strait there to the other side of the bridge, spotted a fire in Crockett. That one burned more than 150 acres. Cal Fire has got it pretty buttoned up, but and have lifted the evacuations there. But the people of Crockett, you look at that. That is the toll plaza on the Vallejo side.
And you have to keep in mind, I was just there 2 weeks ago with the tank fires in Crockett, and I was hearing sirens the entire time. Like, this area, it's impacted again. And what was crazy about those fires is that we were hearing sirens, people were really concerned, and then now this.
Yeah, we want to show you this other video from right there on the toll plaza, or right near it anyway. This came into us along I-80 near Vallejo. Flames and smoke there because of this fire. We also understand it's done a little bit more damage than may meet the eye. We haven't really lost any homes, thank goodness, in the Vallejo area, but we've had power shut off that wasn't part of this planned outage as a result of this. PG&E has lines in the area here too. Vallejo's now declared a water emergency because of that, and that's because the city's pumping station can't work right now because it's been shut off.
Yeah, Anastasia Bolton was in Vallejo to give us an update on the water situation over there.
We are at the Vallejo Fire Station number 21. That's where the emergency operations center was set up this morning, and they just disbanded it later this afternoon. The reason why we're here are the emergency water restrictions for the city of Vallejo. It affects more than 100,000 residents. Why? Well, because the power is off and the generators that clean that pump the raw water for treatment, they're not working. So the city is asking residents to conserve water. There is no outdoor watering, and in terms of indoor watering, limit that to a minimum. While the city is working with PG&E to restore power, there is no timeline at this point as to when that might happen. This is not a common event, according to the spokesperson for the city.
Not in the last several years. We haven't seen restrictions on water like this. We have had other major water main breaks where water has been impacted and people have been completely without water. And so we did kind of operate the EOC 4 years ago for the Broadway water main break. But that was about a quarter to a half of the community. So this is something that the city has experienced kind of at a different level. We've been able to support our residents in getting water back on and getting bottled water and those needs fulfilled. It's just a different event because of the power outage. So as soon as we can get raw water flowing again, we'll be able to treat it and turn it around very quickly.
The city says it is working on getting essentially a giant generator to help with the water treatment. But again, there is no timeline as to at least when the power will be back and when the residents here in Vallejo will be able to use water. So again, water restrictions are being enforced here in the city because of the power outage. Back to you.